everyone! Ako po si Regine Tolentino. This is my fashion boutique, Regine Tolentino Atelier. 26 years na kami. Tara, pasok po kayo! This is our showroom. This is where our clients can choose their gowns, suit, costume, casual wear, or dance wear. Pwede na ng pagpilian dito yung mga damit, go through the racks. These are where our gowns are. This is where our gowns are. Ayan, ito mga designs ko po lahat ito. And ayan, maraming artista na nakapunta na dito at nakapag-fit ng mga costume. Here, may isang dressing room kami dito po sa baba. And we have more gowns and costumes here. Okay, akyat po tayo. Alright, this is my office. Dito po ako nag-a-assist ng mga clients. They sit here, they can have some coffee while they wait for my design. Here's my desk. This is our dressing room. Here's our items for styling. And let me take you to our beaders area. Dito po ang aming mga beading materials. At ito po ang aming tahian, our factory where all of the production happens. This is our sewing area and cutting, patterning area.
Hataw tayo sa sayawan at kwento ng buhay sa reyna ng dance floor. Give it up for Regine Tolentino because she's in the house! Woo! Siya lang ang sasayaw. Huwag niyo akong pasasayawin. Hindi yan mangyayari.
Sayang.
Oh, the last time I saw her, Zumba sa Tondo. Sus Mariose, kung saan-saan ka napapadpad sa pagsasayaw, right?
Tama.
Forever ka ba dancer?
Yeah, since baby pa ako, like 3 years old, nagbaballet na ako, nag-ice skating, jazz lessons.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you think about dancers? Are you born a dancer o pwede kang matuto maging isang dancer?
I think you're born a dancer.
Talaga?
Yeah. Kasi parang passion ko ever since I was young to be like a performer. Kaya naghahanap talaga ako ng mga lessons before since bata pa ako kung saan ako pwede mag-aral. All the different genres of dance.
Ano sabi ng mom mo? Paglabas mo, yumuyug-yug ka na.
Yeah, mahilig talaga ako daw sa music and sumasayaw na at early age.
Talaga? Ganun pala yun. Si Regine pinanganak sa Amerika,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So bakit kayo napadpad doon?
Well, my parents studied and met there, and so dun sila nagkasal and had us. I was born and raised there together with my siblings. Until I was 16.
16? Wow,
So, in the middle of my high school career,
Oo nga.
na kung saan ang saya-saya ko,
Anong estado? Anong state?
I was in California. So, it was
Wow, Hollywood.
yeah, well, south of it in Orange County, it's a very all-white community. And so, masaya kasi ilan lang kaming Asians doon and super saya namin nung high
Totoo
school.
ba?
Yeah,
Really?
like the ultimate California lifestyle.
Oo.
Oo.
Ano yan? Beach, sun.
Beach, sun, shopping,
Glamour.
glam, cheerleader,
Oo. Ay,
theater.
kaya pala napunta tayo sa ganito. Yung mga ganyan, mga creations niya. Yung pala,
Yes.
ang exposure mo.
Yes.
So you believe, na habang bata, whatever you're exposed to, malaki ang nagiging influence sa'yo.
For sure, for sure. I loved watching dance shows, music videos, performing, the whole shabam, yung nag-aayos ng costume. Ako pa nagtatahi nung bata pa ako ng mga costumes ko.
Really?
And ako nagde-design, even for my dolls. Tapos nag-show lang ako sa mga pinsan ko. Ganon, talagang parang partner siya diba? So you're a performer but you also have to look good kasi you're gonna be in front of everybody. So pati yung costume, parang big deal yun sa akin. Pinaghahandaan ko.
Oo nga. So, napakasaya ng buhay sa Amerika. Uy, pero take note makapal pa rin yung kanyang twang sa kanyang pag-i-Ingles, pero nagkakapampangan yan. Kasi galing Pampanga at Tarlac yung parents mo.
Tama.
So ano yung, magsalita ka nga ng Kapampangan?
Hindi ako biyasa kasi ditak lang because my parents always speak to me in Kapampangan pag nandiyan yung mga friends ko. Parang pauwiin mo na sila like that in Kapampangan. So I would just be like, okay, so I can understand it but not really speak it so well.
Speak it, oo. So Kalagunan
Wow, nakala
diba?
sa lahat.
Kasi Kapampangan din yung nanay ko.
Okay.
Oo, ayan. So, marunong ka rin magluto?
Hindi, well, marunong ako, yes. Wala lang ako masyadong time.
Ayun,
I love to
wala
bake.
lang time. Kasi mga Kapampangan magagaling daw magluto.
Super. Ang
So
daming
you
masarap
were
na food.
raised, what do you think? You were raised parang Amerikana o parang Kapampangan?
I would say Kapampangan. Because my parents are pretty conservative and we had a pretty simple life. So parang very
Feeling mo
family-oriented.
Pilipino pa rin?
Yes.
Ayun, Pilipino pa rin. Pero masaya. Masaya ang kabataan until 16 in America.
Yes.
So heartbroken ka nung kinailangan yung bumalik ng Pilipinas?
Yes, I hated it talaga to the
happened?
max. Talaga.
Bakit kayo kailangan
Parang I felt
bumalik?
it was the end of the world. Kasi ang saya-saya ko in high school nung time na yun. Super active ako sa school, cheerleader, homecoming queen, tapos kasama ko sa mga theater plays, mga shows.
Ganun ka-active sa Amerika?
Sobra.
Okay.
So, I loved my life and I was already ready to go to college and just live the whole American dream.
Okay.
Tapos bigla na lang sa gitna ng parang first month ko of my senior year, pinauwi ako dito. So, I was so devastated and I really did not know how to speak Tagalog. I don't know anything about Filipino culture. Ang alam ko lang is Sharon Caneta. Yung mga napapanood ka sa kanya like once a week in the Filipino channel. Mga performances sa Eat Bulaga. That's all I knew. So I said, what am I gonna do in the Philippines? Like I don't really know how to adjust and I don't know where to place myself. Tapos yun, nagkaroon lang ako na
Pero buong pamilya ang
nasa
bumalik
back.
ng Pilipinas?
Yes, ang naiwan ko na lang doon was my kuya who continued his studies because he was gonna be a doctor.
So bakit nga? Bakit kinailangan bumalik?
Kasi my father had to take over his business, the family business here.
Ayun na.
May agency kami ng mga guards, mga manpower. So he had to bring everything home.
Ayun na ang
Yun.
dahilan. Yung mga kailangan
Yes.
because of family. So saan kayo? Pampanga?
No, we stayed naman here
Manila.
in QC.
Okay. So ayaw na ayaw niya dito sa Pilipinas. Pero yung mga natutunan mo doon ng mga pagraraket-raket. Ang
Yes!
dami niyang racket. Ano ba? Nag-food server ka doon?
Yes.
Nag-babysitter ka?
Yes.
What
Tutor.
about dog walker?
Dog walker,
Oo.
everything. And I even started my business na gumagawa ko ng mga friendship bracelets sa mga kaklase ko. Nagbebenta ako. And nagpupuyat ako. Grade 2 pa lang ako noon. And then I would also sell yung mga handmade kong crafts. Mga potpourri balls, mga ornaments. We go door to door. We go to hospitals. Ayun, ang dami
So
kong
saan mo
benta.
nakuha yung sipag mo?
Siguro kasi ayoko rin maging pabigat sa family ko. So, I'm very kikay. I want like yung mga clothes, yung mga Hello Kitty things, yung mga music, yung mga CDs and cassettes ng time na yon. So, talagang pinag-iipunan ko yun. And I enjoyed working. I enjoyed earning a lot.
And earning. So doon mo natutunan talaga sa Amerika, yung pag ikaw nagtrabaho, kikita ka.
Oh, yes,
At
definitely.
mabibili mo yung gusto mo.
Oo, at a young age, like may mga times na babysitting pa lang order, I'll make like $250 in a day. And nung time na yun, parang 90s, early 90s, parang malaking bagay na yun. So I can buy like all the CDs, mga stereo ko, yung mga ganon, nabibili ko lahat.
At napakinabangan mo yan dito sa Pilipinas.
Yes.
Oo, definitely. Alam mo naman, rocket country to, no?
Super.
So, pumunta siya sa Brand School. Pero kailan ba talaga nagsimula yung Regine sa showbiz? Ay, nako, matutuwa kayo sa kwento. Na-ispatan lang siya. Na-ispatan lang siya ng isang direktor habang nanonood ng alin?
Isang linggo na po sila.
Isang linggo na po
Apo.
sila. O, teka muna, mamaya na yung kwentong yan. Magkape muna tayo.
Okay.
Cheers!
Yeah, cheers!
At kay swerte-swerte naman itong si Regine Tolentino na nanonood lang ng isang linggo na po sila, naispatan ka agad at naging star.
Star.
Paano yun? Nanonood ka lang. Una, Bakit ka naman napunta sa audience?
Hindi kasi my mom really wanted me to be an artista. Kasi she knew that I was kind of like depressed when I moved here. She's like, pag naging artista ka, masaya ka, makakalimutan mo lahat ng mga friends mo in the US, ganyan. She goes, halika, manood ka para makita mo kung paano yung mga artista dito. And I'm like, okay, whatever, let's just watch it. I don't even know what the show is. But sige, punta lang ako, nanonood lang ako. And then parang tinawag ako ng floor director si Kuya Rene. He's like, tawag kayo ni Mr. M, gusto kayong makilala. Yun. Tapos I'm like, okay.
Walang kinalaman ng mami mo dyan?
Wala naman, wala.
Talaga? Na-ispotan ka lang ganon? O tapos?
in-invite lang ako sa office ni Mr. M. He's like, gusto mo mag-audition? And I'm like, for what? I don't know what I'm auditioning for. He's like, basta, let's do a screen test. Tapos sinama ako sa mga studio. And then he asked me to say something. And then, next thing I knew it, he's like, okay, you're gonna be launched in Star Circle Batch 1. Ha? Okay!
Oh, wow!
Yeah, ganun
ano
lang.
naman yung audition piece mo na
Wala,
napakagaling
it's just
mo?
small, like this small phrase, Tagalog thing that I was so bulol. Di ko nga alam kung ano sinasabi ko nung time na yun kasi bulol pa ako.
Okay.
And yun, basta, I just kind of had fun with it. Tapos,
So,
yun.
Star Circle Batch 1. Sino
Yes.
mga kabatch mo dyan?
Rico yan,
oo.
Victor Neri, Cholo Escanio. Hindi na active yung iba, like si Trisha Salvador, Jackie Manzano. But we were just a small group. Tapos we were
Right.
launched together. And I was 16 at the time.
16?
Yes.
Wow! Pero pinagpatuloy mo naman yung pag-aaral mo.
Yes,
Oo,
yes, yes.
all the while. So, okay. So, 16, and then, mga panahon na yon.
Mid-90s.
Ano bang nauna, yung mga sexy roles o yung palibhasa lalaki?
Palibhasa lalaki, naging regular ako doon.
Oo.
Kahit
Wow.
bulol-bulol.
Wow!
Tapos, yun, nagsasayaw na ako sa ASAP. Sanlinggo na po sila.
Regine Tolentino!
And just guesting in all these different shows.
How did they know that you could do all that? You volunteered?
Well, kasi Mr. M knew that yung talagang alam ko lang gawin is dance.
Oh.
So, yun, ginaguest lang ako mag-dance. And then, my role palagi was like the Ingleserang, bolol. Tapos yun lang ang mga ginagawa ko nung una. But then I really took Tagalog lessons and I really, I tried to really, take acting lessons and all the workshops.
Ayun naman pala.
Yeah.
O ngayon magaling ka na mag-Tagalog.
I think for me, I think so.
Oo, pwede na, di ba?
Oo,
Dahil pag nag-zumba sa tondo, hindi pwedeng Ingles.
Oh, totoo.
Hindi ba?
Oo.
So, tinanggihan mo ang mga sexy roles na in-offer sa'yo noon. Bakit?
Well, kasi, sabi ni Mr. M, you're a dancer eh. So, it's okay, magtanga ka lang, okay lang nakabra ka. And I'm just like, really? Just to dance like on stage and just in a panty? And I'm like, hindi ko lang siya mag-grasp because I didn't see the videos of how it was before. Hindi naman ako lumaka dito. So, like, sabi niya, Carmi Martin did that, Marisa Soriano, Alma Moreno, nakatanga lang sila before. And I'm like, can you show me a video so I can be enlightened? But kasi for me, parang it was it was just too much. I felt like it's too like showgirl, burlesque already. But maybe because I just didn't know.
Oo.
You know what I mean? But
Yun talaga yung uso noon.
yun yung uso noon. Tapos sinasabi sa akin, pauso mo ulit kasi kayang-kaya mo. Kasi ako lang yung artista na marunong mag-jazz, mag-ballroom, yung talagang mag-dance talaga.
Oo,
So he really wanted me to go in that direction. As well as yung sa movies though, parang okay lang na mag-sexy ka, okay lang mag-love scene ka. And I'm like, I haven't even kissed a boy yet, so parang how am I supposed to do love scenes already? Hindi pa ako ready.
16 ka pa lang noon.
Yes.
Wow, it
Yes.
all came rushing in,
It
ha?
all did.
At
Tama.
16.
So
So
overwhelming.
tinanggihan mo lahat yon.
Ano lang, he asked me to do it and I said, hindi ko kaya, so ito lang kaya. And then yun lang. I still did it, but in a way na I was comfortable with.
So hindi tanga shorts.
Parang ganon.
Parang shorts na lang. Oo. Body fitting, gano'n na lang, di ba? Pero marami kang ginawang pelikula. Nandyan yung Flames. Tapos, ano yan? Amanos Patas ang Laban.
Talaga namang kriminal kayo ah! Ikaw, di ba magnanakaw ka? At ikaw, di ba yun ang stage mo ako?
Jologs.
Sir, menu?
Yes?
Can I take your order? Ikaw na lang umorder para sa atin.
Alright, I'll be getting a champignon sauvage a la creme.
Okay?
Dayo, Unbreakable. Ang dami ha, Bangkang Papel. Dami rin ha.
Yeah.
And take note, first Filipina VJ sa MTV Asia noon. That was a really big thing nung mga panahon na yun.
Yeah, nung 90s kasi,
Oo.
music videos were the thing
Oo.
to see your favorite idols. Papanoorin mo yung mga music videos nila. So I got that big break after doing an audition here in Manila. I was invited to audition again in Singapore, and then I got the job. So I would
Wow.
travel back and forth and meet all of these different singers, groups, bands, ganyan.
Ang saya,
Super.
ano? Kung ano talaga yung hilig niyang gawin yun, nagdala sa kanya sa buong mundo.
Yes.
Oo, at dollars ang bayad.
Oh, and you know, for me, nung growing up as a kid in the US, sobrang hindi mo ma-reach talaga. You can't fathom to even want to be a VJ because that's just something so hard to reach. It's a dream, but like, hindi mo talaga isipin na it will come true. And when I got the job, parang it was just so surreal because it was such a huge opportunity.
So, you had a manager or it was really Star Circle? Star
Yeah, I had a
Magic?
manager, and then yun, nag-asawa ko na maaga, so I stopped for a while. Doon ako
Ayun,
nag-focus.
teka muna, wag mong, parang ang bilis mo lang sinabi yun. Hindi pwede. Kailangan pag-usapan natin yan. Bakit ang aga nga? You were what? How old?
I was 18.
18, na in love.
Yes.
Ang
nung
pogi
time.
naman kasi.
Kamukha ng kapatid mo.
Kamukha ng kapatid ko. Magkatulad sila sa maraming paraan.
totoo.
Oo. At 18 years old.
Yes.
Okay, so you fell in love. Okay, so nagpakasal ng secret siya. Secret wedding sila.
Yes.
Why? Hindi ka pinayagan sigurado.
They didn't know, and I felt that it's a secret, so how can anyone know?
Correct.
But I guess in the same day, nalaman din. And so I didn't expect what would happen because I just felt it was a very innocent, like, intimate thing. Na hindi ko akalain it's gonna be such a huge scandal and affect me in many ways.
Oh, okay.
So yun.
Okay, well, you were in love. Okay, so, pero nauwi rin sa hiwalayan.
Yes.
Oo. About how many years?
18.
Ay, 18!
18,
Nagtagal
yes.
ka din ng 18 years.
Yes.
Regine, with how many kids?
2. Noong time na yan.
Ayun. Okay. So, sa palagay mo, when should you give up? Tingin mo? Sa isang relasyon, kailan ka, I mean, whether married or hindi pa, kailan ka dapat mag-give up?
I think na-realize ko maybe a year before kami naghiwalay na parang I don't feel special. I don't feel loved. I don't feel na parang he cares about me. Yung parang lagi ako naghahanap ng attention or ng concern. Nung time yun kasi I had like 5 TV shows na sabay-sabay ginagawa. I had like the business was thriving as well. So I was very, very busy. But at the same time, still trying to manage the household and be there for our daughters. So yun, nung na-feel ko na parang, ano to, I feel so unappreciated and so neglected. Tapos I go, you know, it's not fair. I don't think I deserve this because I sacrifice so much for my family and I do everything for them. Tapos, ganito yung na-feel ko. Ganun ang trato
So,
sa
para
akin.
saan pa?
Yeah. I just didn't know my purpose anymore. I didn't know, I was so lost also. Kasi parang, ano ba ako? Parang I felt so ugly and so, I mean, at work, I would feel important. But then when I'm at home, yung parang hindi ka maganda, hindi ka mahal. Yung parang ganon.
Ganun lang. Ganun. Pero kasi sa bawat babae, or even lalaki, I guess, parang may hangganan talaga eh. Parang
I think
alam
so.
mo lang kung kailan siya na talaga or hindi na siya talaga.
Yes.
Di ba?
Parang
You know
kutob,
exactly
yes.
when.
Exactly.
So, parang mahirap yung paghiwalay. I mean, it was difficult.
Yes,
Oo.
it was a very difficult breakup. The kids were still young, and I didn't want to hurt them, but at the same time, parang it was waiting too long. How much longer can I sacrifice my happiness and my peace of mind for my kids? Tapos at least kahit paano, teenager na sila. Okay, maybe one more year pa, parang ganon, to end it really. And ayun, parang it happened, and to be honest, it was even my daughters who told me na parang, it's okay, you made the right decision. And dapat nga, matagal
Dati pa.
na. Dati pa. And they said, don't worry, we're okay with it. And it's not your loss. And doon lang ako nagkaroon ng parang,
Peace of mind.
yeah, peace of mind, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Oo, may importante what the kids think. no?
Yes, yes.
So, what do you tell your kids now about getting married early?
I tell them, take your time.
Oo, di ba?
Take your time
Ano,
and
at
don't...
gunpoint?
It's not
You
just...
have to threaten them.
Yes.
Kailangan takutin mo sila na huwag
yeah.
sila mag-asawa ng maaga.
And iba kasi yung situation ko na yun, I was also very overwhelmed with my work. And at the same time, my mom's presence is just too strong na parang gusto ko rin makahiwalay. In the situation naman with my daughters, hindi naman ganun ang relationship namin. So actually, kahit ano yung decision nila, I trust them and I know that they're confident people. So they wouldn't do that, like do what I did.
So malinaw sa'yo na yung mga pagkakamali dati hindi na maulit.
Yes,
So yung pag-aasawa mo ng maaga dahil din siguro sa sobrang higpit ni Mommy?
kinda, something like that. Yeah, just an escape because I was just so smothered. Yun.
Pero nagtuloy-tuloy pa rin ang pagiging octopus, multitasker. Ang
Yeah.
dami mong ginagawa.
Yeah.
Naku, yung ginagawa ni Regine, pag-uusapan natin. Pati ako, remember I had costumes made by you
Yes.
before? Oo, magaling
Oh my
talaga
gosh,
siya.
thank you.
Talagang naging maganda ang karera ni Regine sa showbiz. Ayan, hindi masyadong sinwerte sa pag-ibig, pero hindi pa tapos ang kwento. May mga part 2, hindi ba? Yung part 2 na second chance for love. Sino ba itong bago nagpatibok ng puso ni Regine? That's next.
She's incredibly hardworking and selfless, and even with all the gigs and running her business, she always makes time for us. She's so hands-on and present, and it's something I really admire about her. I honestly don't know how she does it all, but she makes it look so natural. Her dedication, whether it's to family or work, she gives her whole heart, and you can really see how much she cares in everything that she does. And it's taught me a lot about commitment and staying grounded. The most important lesson she's taught me is to never settle. She's always encouraged me to aim higher, push for more, and not just accept what's comfortable. And it's a lesson that's helped me grow and challenge myself in everything that I do.
Si Mama, super hands-on po siya. Para sa akin, sobrang sakto and maganda yung balance niya bilang kaibigan po at bilang mommy din. Kaya cool siya, pero she also has a boundary and when she has to act like a mom to us and also, correct our mistakes and help us to be better people. So I think that's one of the things that she does very well. It's balancing yung pagka-mommy niya and then also yung pagka-best friend po niya sa amin. Super cool siya. Actually, parang mas cool nga siya sa akin eh. Siya yung nag-encourage sa amin na lumabas, to go out and hang out with friends, to buy cooler clothes. Kami nga yung corny eh. So, I think that's what I like about my mom.
Naniniwala ba kayo sa second chance? Or sa forever? Di ba? Sabi nga nila, love is sweeter the second time around. Uy, muling kinatok ang puso ni Regine. Now po, sumagot naman siya. Okay, Papa, this is Dondi by the way. Palakpakan si Dondi! Okay.
Makan ka ba?
So how did you meet? O si Dondi naman magsagot.
Ako magkikwento.
Oo.
Sige.
Your
So,
version.
So about 8 years ago, my production company had a contract with Viva. And at that time, she was doing a fitness show, but I was not part of it because the one who was directing it was my business partner at the time. And then I was also single at the time because I also had came from a separation. And so my business partner calls me up and says, pare, may shoot tayo ngayon, Regine Tolentino, baka gusto mo pumunta. Sabi ko, hindi na. Sabi niya, single yan, pwede. Sabi ko, hindi mo ako naghahanap. I'm not looking naman. So, I didn't go, right? And so, a few episodes later, about 2 episodes later, wala akong ginagawa at that time kasi wala kaming project na, it was a show that was the main project. So, I said, sige na, punta nga ako. So, I drove to Cavite, that's where the shoot was. And then I met her, and then, yun. That's where it all started.
Ganun na.
So what happened was, I was not part of the production, but I started lighting the set and all of that, because I'm also a cinematographer by profession.
Kunwari lang yun.
Kunwari kasi just to catch your attention.
Ayun ang sabihin mo. Ikaw naman kung magkwento ka, wala yung
Tapos ito pa, walang bayad.
Okay.
Kasi nga, hindi mga part ng production eh.
Walang bayad pero nag-iilaw-ilaw ka
Yes.
kunwari. Okay, o
Direct.
tapos...
2 years later, yun, ako na yung official cinematographer ng show na walang bayad. So
Ayun.
nakatipid ang Viva sa akin.
Kasi naman alam ng business partner mo yung motibo mo.
Yes.
Nagkuntsaba na kayo noon.
Oo.
Ikaw nakakahalata na.
Actually, natapos yung buong season na hindi ko alam that he was not really getting paid to be part of it. Later ka na lang siya nalaman.
Okay.
So-
Hindi, pero nahalata mo, nagpapakute na sa'yo.
Di naman nung una.
Hindi, binibil-
Maybe after a few episodes.
Binibilang pa nga kita ng coffee, tapos
Hindi
hindi mo iniinom.
coffee.
Ano ba yan? Okay. Hindi kayo mananalo sa contest.
Ay,
Pag pinagsama kayo. So, is that the same version you have?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oo.
You know, we really got along. And what was most important sa akin is how he treats my kids and when he met them, kung paano yung magiging relationship. And then, nung tinulungan niya si Reggie, one time she had a sprain. Tapos, he's also a PT by profession. Yeah. Tapos parang inayos niya yung bandage ni Reggie sa paa. Nung ko nakita, he's so caring pala. Tapos after that was just the start of all of the things he did for me sa mga tapings ko, sa mga activities sa mga kids. Siya nagdadrive, nagsusundo.
Napaka-conveniente naman, PT pa siya. Tapos
Yun nga
dancer ka.
driver pa.
Driver pa! Pag uwi mo, may mga taga-masahe ka, Regine!
Diba?
Swerte!
But I think the ano there was, so after a while, naging kami na rin eh. And the funny thing was, about a few months in, 2 months in our relationship, she had work in LA, correct? On November. Tamang-tama ako rin. I had a shoot for a documentary in San Francisco. So sabi ko, how did that happen? Parang eksakto naman yung timing na pareho tayo may trabaho sa California.
Feeling mo, sign.
Sabi ko, sign, di ba? So, we were there. It was our first trip out of the country together na kaming dalawa lang. And, parang I felt that it was really something special.
Oo nga,
Right.
wow. So that was romantic. Yung
Yeah.
Kasi
that trip,
nag-beach pa kami, nag-sunset and all of that. So, it was really meant to
sila
be.
na nga. Ayun. Worth the wait. Matagal daw yung ligawan.
Kasi matagal na sa akin yung 3 days. Joke.
Ay,
It was matagal. It was like,
confident siya. Dapat merong confidence talaga. Ayun. So how many kids?
we have one little girl, a 5-year-old, si Rosie, who was born during the pandemic, one day before lockdown. And then of course the two girls.
So are any of your kids dancers?
Yeah, they love to dance. They're
lahat
great
sila?
dancers. Lahat sila mahilig sumayaw. But walang hilig na mag-showbiz. So parang hobby na lang nila yun on the side.
Hobby na lang. So what's your wish for your kids?
My wish for my kids is for them to just be happy and healthy and just to live long and enjoy life. That's it. No pressure with school or relationships. Just live your life.
Right. But they have to choose the right partner.
Tama. That's why I said, collect, and select. However, hindi sila hindi sila,
Mahilig mag-collect.
Totoo. They're just very
Hindi sila mahilig
simple,
mag-collect. Okay
sweet
lang yan.
girls.
Oo.
So, okay lang.
And they have to earn.
Yes.
Isa pa yun, di ba? I mean, to live the life you want, kailangan kumikita ka.
But I think they're very much exposed naman to the business, and so they're very.
So, they're active.
Yeah, they're very.
Hindi nakikita nila kayo, you're both working. I think importante yun.
Yeah.
Di ba? Na nakikita ng mga bata na kayo nagtatrabaho for your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Eh, yung maliit, ano na ang direksyon?
Masyadong alpha yung malit
Yeah,
na yun.
she's like a little diva. So, pero tingin ka magiging doctor yun.
Magiging
Doctor na artista na lawyer siguro.
Dancing.
Lahat. Pwede.
Sana.
Yan ang magpapayaman sa inyo. Oo, yung
Our
bata
only hope.
niya.
Yep.
Huling hirit.
Correct. So what can you say about keeping a blended family happy together? Don?
Well, you have to, first of all, it's understanding that your in my case, my stepdaughters are not my biological daughters, number one, no? And because of that, they come from a different, they were raised without me. So I have to adjust to that, knowing that, they were probably raised in a different way that I would. no, with my kids. But once you have that tackled, I think, you know, it's uphill all the way. You don't have any more problems, and you know, you just have to love them like your own. That's the important thing.
Yeah, and I think respeto, no?
Yeah.
I think respect for kids, even kids, importante yun. As well as respect for each other.
Right,
Diba?
right. Yeah.
Well, congratulations!
Thank you.
Nagkita rin kayo. Pagkatapos ng paglalakbay mo, Hindi ba?
Yeah.
Pagkakadapa mo.
Tama yan.
Ayun.
Tama yan. Yeah.
Congratulations
Thank
to
you.
Dondi and to Regine.
Thank you.
Jam-pack sobra ang buhay nitong si Regine Tolentino. Pagka nakita mo siya na sumasayo sa entablado, ganun din kahektik ang buhay niya talaga. Pero parang enjoy mo naman, ano?
Yes, when you
Yeah.
love what you do, you never work a single day in your life, diba?
Right. And looks like you really love what you do. So, okay, let's talk about dancing first. So, diyan ka talaga nakilala, dancing queen ka nga eh. So, your dancing now has morphed into Zumba?
Yes.
Oo, so
oo.
ano ba yung buhay ng Zumba queen?
Naku, ang saya. Actually, 11 years ago, in my studio, we had Zumba classes. Tapos, sobra ko siyang na-enjoy. As in, until one of my teachers in my studio said, ba't hindi ka magpa-license? And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm not ready. I don't think kaya ko yun. He's like, no, kaya. So, nagpa-license ako. And since then, I've been doing so many events all over the Philippines, all over the world. And it's so fun, and it's a great way to reach out to other women and to stay fit at the same time.
Yeah. So ito ay parang it's health and something for the barangay women
Yes.
to have something productive to
Yes.
do. And it makes them feel good at the same time, hindi ba?
Oh, imbis na mag-chismisan,
Correct.
nagsasayaw na lang, imbis na
Oo.
yung mga bisyo or
So
whatever.
ano yun, tatawagan ka lang nila para to conduct?
Minsan kapag fiesta nila, kapag anniversary, or may something sa school, mga homecoming, they'll call me and there'll be a big event. Minsan, thousands ang nag-a-attend.
Oo nga.
Super saya.
Oo, saya, no?
Yeah.
Pag uwi mo, yung adrenaline mo, tsaka
Yes.
ano. But aside from dancing, okay, ito namang fashion. Nakilala ko kasi si Regine, costumes ang ginagawa niya.
Yes.
No? So, did you start with costumes or children's clothes? Ano yung nauna?
So in 1999, when I opened the boutique, it was primarily to do children's formal wear. Mga party dress pambata. Kasi wala akong nakikita sa mga mall na available for kids. So I would design children's wear, and that's how we started the boutique. And then we started doing costumes kasi nauso na kapag birthday ng bata, may theme. So let's say, for example, if it's a Cinderella theme, a Winnie the Pooh theme, ginagawa namin. And then naging licensee na rin kami sa Disney. And I supplied sa mga SM department stores for the
wow.
costumes. And then Rus stands for yung mga party dress namin.
Ah.
So doon kami nag-upisa until pumayat na ako because lumaki ng konti na yung mga kids. And I started doing my own costumes kasi giniguess na naman ako magsayaw. So I did my own costumes hanggat yung mga kasama kong artista, can you make me one too? Can you make me one too? And then yun, dumami na yung collection ko for dancewear, and I started doing gowns and wedding gowns, barongs, suits, yun.
Totoo.
Yes.
Lumaki na siya na lumaki. So, nasaan ang atelier mo?
It's here in Quezon City on Valencia Street in Barangay Valencia. We're on our 26th year. It's been
Wow.
such a fun ride, and grabe yung growth, and it's just always a new adventure working on different projects. I also have done lots of like cosplay for Sina Alodia Go Samfiao,
Oo.
mga cosplayers of the Philippines.
Oo. So ito,
Exciting.
obviously costume yan.
Dance costume.
Dance
Sorry, this
costume.
one is Doctor Strange, mga cosplay.
Oo.
So yan, mga gowns, mga
Oo,
dancewear,
ganda ng mga gown, ano?
mga pang-dance sport.
Ayun ang pang-dance. Ayun.
Magawa rin kami for yung mga ice skaters, gymnasts, mga...
This is really nice. Eto,
Thank
nag-shopping na ako. Yaman na, mamaya na nga yan. Okay, so marami na siyang nagawa, no? You did for RC Munoz. You did for Kylie Versosa.
Ann Curtis, Piolo Pascual,
Ann Curtis,
Solen,
Piolo.
Heart Evangelista, Sarah Geronimo,
Wow.
James Reid,
Oo.
Nadine.
I see. So, they keep coming back. So, that keeps it alive also.
Yes.
Ayun, okay. So, you are also invited locally and internationally. Para umano.
Mag-guest sa Filipino community or sa Zumba community. So I'm either there as a fashion designer to present my collection, or I'm there as a Zumba instructor and leading an event, or as an artist. So sometimes they'll get me to perform with my dancers, or yun nga, ako as an instructor.
So si Dondi understands it naman na talagang go, go, go ka pa rin.
Oo, supportive.
Oo,
Kaya
supportive.
minsan siya pa nga nagpipili ng music ko, and siya pa yung nagda-drive sa akin sa mga events ko. So we're a team. The whole family is working together para sa mga events.
Oh, so
And lucky.
now, hindi ka na nagsisisi pumunta ka ng Pilipinas.
Of course not. Yeah,
hindi.
it was a blessing in disguise, and I'm
Right.
very grateful.
Oo, kasi biro mo, syempre, bigger fish in a smaller bowl.
True,
right?
true.
Hindi ba?
Yeah.
So what about women empowerment? How do you actualize that?
So for me, my advocacy is like women empowerment, to stay fit, confident, beautiful. So I really make it a point when I have my events or when I have work or I have the chance to speak, I always share my insights on how to feel strong and empower others.
Ganon. Ako, parang hindi pa to tapos. What else do you want to do? Ano pa bang gagawin mo?
Naku, syempre to expand, and for me, I'm just excited to help my children with their careers as well. And, to just keep doing what I'm doing because I love it so much. It's a lot of fun.
I think napaka-importante talaga yung kwento mo na parang masaya lang siya, di ba? Kung ano man ang ginagawa niya, masaya siya doon.
Yes.
And I truly believe kapag ginagawa mo yung gusto mo, talagang lalaki at lalaki yan. Aside from being happy, right?
Yes,
Oo.
yes.
And you are happy.
I'm happy.
Okay,
Yes.
congrats.
Thank you.
Oo,
Thank
kasi
you.
bihira lang yung ganon. Cheers! Palakpakan!
Thank you.
Regine!
And I just want to add that
Tolentino.
I have so much respect for you since nag-start ako sa showbiz. So I'm really, really honored
Don't
to
you dare
be right
tell
here
me
next
how
to you.
old you were when you first watched me.
Hindi. Ano lang.
Please.
Hindi, very...
Naku, baka tawagin akong tita nito. Magtapos
No,
na nga
you're
tayo. Bye!
pillar in the industry, kaya I'm so honored to be here. Thank you.
Of course.